What's up, folks? My name is Trail, better known as Budget Bill, and today I have another stimulus update video for you. Today we're going to talk about the latest with the $1,200 stimulus checks for the American people. We also want to discuss the emergency meeting on Saturday for the United States Postal Service, as well as we want to touch on the pandemic EBT extension push and a brief update on the stimulus giveaway on this channel. So be sure to stay to the end. But before we get started, if this is your first time to the channel, hey, welcome and glad to have you. Right now it shows that only 25% of you watching these stimulus videos are actually subscribed to the channel. So be sure to subscribe so you can be a part of it. Also, be sure to smash that like button as it really helps the channel grow. And if you want an opportunity to get 2 free stocks worth up to $1,400, all you have to do is download the Webull investing app using the link down below. The stock market has been going up every day, and on Friday it made a new all-time high. So why not get a couple of free stocks that are totally risk-free by simply signing up? And all you have to do is deposit $100 into your account. Now, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. What's up, folks, and thanks for sticking around. So today is August the 24th, and this is your second stimulus check update. On Saturday, the House of Representatives had an emergency meeting in which they all had to return back to work from their recess break in order to vote on the extension of funds for the United States Postal Service. Nancy Pelosi called the House Democrats in so they could vote on a $25 billion bill that would infuse funds to the United States Postal Service to have more money to work with in order to complete all of their services that they offer. This bill was titled the Delivering for American Act. The bill would prevent any operational changes until January 2021 after the November election. During a press conference, Nancy Pelosi said that people need to not pay attention to the president because his tweets are a way to suppress the vote for the election. During the actual vote this Saturday, President Trump was tweeting to his millions of followers telling them that it was another hoax from the Democrats and urged Republicans to vote no. The White House has also threatened to veto this particular bill. Now, over 24 Republicans crossed the aisle and voted in favor of the bill, which ultimately caused the bill to pass on Saturday and allowed $25 billion to be funded to the United States Postal Service. So now the bill is headed to the Senate for the next vote, even though I don't think it will actually pass in the Senate, but we'll have to see. So far, we don't know when that vote will happen, but Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell released a statement accusing Democrats of ignoring the urgent needs of American workers and families. McConnell said that the facts show that the United States Postal Service is already equipped to handle this election, and if a real need arises, Congress will meet it. Postmaster General Louis DeJoy said changes will not affect the delivery of election mail. He said in a hearing before the Senate Homeland Security Committee on Friday that his #1 priority is to ensure election mail is received on time. He went on to say that as we head into the election season, he wants to assure this committee and the American public that the Postal Service is fully capable of delivering the nation's election mail securely and on time. He also reiterated that the support for mail-in voting, telling senators he thinks that the American public should be able to vote by mail and the Postal Service will support it. Now moving on to the stimulus checks, which appears to be far from the discussion these days. And maybe because that's not an issue from either party. But it's ironic that the House can have an emergency bill meeting that needs to be signed and all the House Democrats come back to work to vote for this Postal Service bill. Yes, we believe the Postal Service needs to be kept running, especially during the election season. But what about the American people who are struggling right now and could really use another round of $1,200 stimulus checks? Shouldn't there be an emergency meeting this weekend for that as well? Apparently not. Congress continues to have this pony show at the American people's expense. Sorry guys, I digress. Now over the weekend, Mark Meadows told the media during an interview that the next negotiations are in the Democrats' ballpark as they are waiting on them when it comes to passing another stimulus package. In addition, Mark thinks that both parties can easily come up with an agreement on stimulus checks as well as enhancing unemployment. And that's because those two topics right there are not as divisive as the other subjects are. He said, let's at least pass what we can all agree on right now. And this statement is sort of true. We know that the Democrats agreed to a $1,200 stimulus check. We know that the Republicans are also in line with a $1,200 stimulus check as well. And we know that the president is okay with it as well, even though he's already said that he wants to give Americans more than $1,200, but we haven't seen much action from him as of yet. So the stimulus checks do have a bipartisan support, but I don't know why it's such an issue and why can't they just release those right now to the people who need them the most. So overall, it looks as though we are not going to be receiving our stimulus checks in the month of August. Time is winding down and it is already August the 24th. So we'll just have to continue to push forward and see when they're going to actually talk about this to see when they can actually get it approved. Now moving on to the unemployment benefits. Y'all remember that President Trump signed an executive order a few weeks ago to continue the unemployment federal boost of $400 instead of the original $600 per week. Well, as of today, there are states that are receiving the approval to go ahead and pay people on unemployment the federal boost of $300. That's because $100 was supposed to be required from the actual state to be able to pay for the extra additional $100 to make it a total of $400. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, or FEMA, has approved 12 states to provide enhanced unemployment benefits as of August the 21st. Those states are Arizona, Colorado, Idaho, Iowa, Louisiana, Maryland, Michigan, Missouri, Montana, New Mexico, North Carolina, Oklahoma, Rhode Island, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, and Vermont. Outside of those states, other states have applied for the approval as well, but no word as of yet. Now we know that states are not required to pay the additional $100 with the $300 federal boost. However, some states are actually opting to pay the additional $100 to make it a total of $400 in enhanced unemployment benefits. So far, we have a total of 3 states that are doing so, and those are Montana, West Virginia, and Kentucky. They have indicated that they will provide the extra $100 starting this week. I'm sure more states will join in to the party as well, so we will continue to monitor what additional states join in during this particular week. And I wanted to provide a quick update on the pandemic EBT. There is currently a push to get this extended for the 2020 through 2021 school year. This can provide more financial aid to children receiving reduced or free meals at school. I am going to make an entire video tomorrow to cover all of the details, so be sure to stay tuned to this channel and also subscribe as well. And then also I would like to give a brief update on the stimulus giveaway that we did on this channel a few weeks ago. That giveaway is where I am giving away $250 to give back to you guys who faithfully watch my channel. I will be announcing those winners on Tuesday, so be sure you are subscribed to get a notification when that video drops tomorrow. Other than that, hey, this has been your stimulus check update news for today. If you enjoy these types of videos, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Also, be sure to like this video as it really helps YouTube to share this video with others. Again, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.